Just bought a whip, straight out of the showroom. Don't give a shit about what niggas told you. I done got richer for whatever I sold you. Really got no one to go to. Still make shit happen just cause I'm supposed to. Keep me a fire, diamonds be cold too. I'm getting high, I'm not gonna hold you.
Man, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy deuceporter. We back in another video, y'all. Feel me? Hey, man, today we got a story time for y'all. I haven't done a story time in a very, very long time. Today we got, why did I not go to college? That's a question a lot of people's been asking me, you feel me? And I'm quite literally getting tired of it. Truthfully, I ain't get most of those people to answer because it's not their business, you feel me? Like, a lot of people don't want to know things, you know, just to really be there for you. A lot of people want to know things just to spread things, just to say they got something on you. You feel me? That's why I don't let a lot of people know what's going on in my personal life. But I ain't gonna do too much more talking, man. Make sure I hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. Comment down below what other videos y'all want me to do and what other story times y'all want as well, because I really want to start bringing story times back on my channel. And I might make it happen. We'll see, as long as it ain't too crazy. You feel me? But without further ado, let's get into it. Now, a lot of people have their say so and they 2 cents on why I didn't go to college, you feel me? And truthfully, y'all couldn't have been more far from the truth, you feel me? All those reasons y'all been throwing out there, oh, because of relationships, or oh, because of this and that and this person and that. Y'all are wrong, bro. Like, truthfully, y'all are wrong. Now, everybody know, like, basketball is my dream, my goal, my everything, you feel me? It really was my dream back then, you feel me? Now it's like, yeah, it's still there. Like, I still think about it, but like, the idea floats around still, but it's like, yeah, you feel me? But back then, you couldn't tell me I wasn't going pro, you feel me? You couldn't. Like, I wanted to be the next NBA star, next GOAT. Now, I truthfully feel like I could have, you know? Obviously, you need a lot of things to go right. You need a lot of things to go right and in your favor for that to happen. And unfortunately, that wasn't in the plans for me, you know? My freshman year of high school, I joined the basketball team, you feel me? And that was the first team I was on. All those years leading up to it, I was always a street baller. I was always in the hood hooping or finding the gym to go hoop. So I joined the team my freshman year. And that's the first time I ever even realized that it was a physical and there's a sports physical. I didn't even know there was a sports physical, you feel me? So in order for me to be on the team, I had to take the sports physical. I had my regular physical, but they couldn't use that. They needed a sports physical. So I'm going to get this sports physical and the doctors found something wrong with my heart. I had this since I was like a kid, like a youngin', you feel me? But I never knew about it until I was a freshman, you feel me? Because I never got a sports physical. Had I not got that sports physical, I don't know where I'd be right now, because I would have never known I had this, you feel me? So I got the sports physical, they found something out or whatever, and my freshman year, I missed about 12 games, truthfully, because I wasn't cleared. I couldn't get cleared by no doctors. Like, I went to like 5, 6 doctors to literally just get cleared for that one thing. And once one doctor said, yeah, oh yeah, it was over, I turned in those papers mad quick to be ready to play. I don't even care what the other 5, 6 doctors said. As soon as that one said, oh yeah, you're good, it should be fine. That's all I got to hear. I finally got cleared, you know? And if you know me, you know my basketball career has been riddled with, you know, injuries. Some injuries be small nicks and knacks, you know, little ankle sprains, you know, very, very common injuries. Other injuries, not so much, you feel me? This more recent injury, I wasn't even active. So I find out on my freshman year. So, you know, now I'm very conscious of it. Now it's in the back of my mind. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm very scared. Truthfully, I'm very scared. As I'm, you know, going through the years of playing basketball and stuff like that, like all my high school years, I'm very, very scared because now I'm becoming more and more active. You know, my freshman year, I sat out most of the year. I wasn't cleared. Then once I got cleared, it was like the rotation was already set. I'm a freshman. They're already 12 games into the season. There's only 16 games in the season. Then there's playoffs. They already got their rotation. I'm not getting, feel me? So my freshman year, it was pretty much washed, feel me? Freshman year was washed. My sophomore year come around, you know, back on the team, things like that. I'm hooping, you know, coming off the bench. I'm in the rotation. I'm balling, feel me? I'm balling. I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing all right. I'm doing straight, you feel me? My junior year hits, and that's when the basketball, like, goes from, like, here to, like, an all-time high, you feel me? And in between that, I did have a death. That was a very, very rough time for me. And then the pandemic hit right as it was about to be my team. Like, I was going through a lot, the passing of other people in my family and friends and stuff like that. I mean, I'm about to have a great year. Like, I really feel myself about to have a great year. Unfortunately, I didn't get to have that junior year, which I felt like would have put me on the map. But unfortunately, that's not how it went, you feel me? That's not how it went. You know, you live, learn, grow, laugh, whatever, whoever that's saying. So my senior year comes around, and now it's like I'm behind a bit, you feel me? Not only on the basketball court, academic-wise. So my grades dropped junior year. I got them back up towards the end of the year, because that's when they started some little Basketball season, like 6-7 games, and that was that. My senior year comes around, I'm ready, you know. My big year that I was supposed to have my junior year, now I have to rush it and put it all into my senior year. And I'm also trying to win. But truthfully, I was trying to win first and then stats second, you feel me? But like, still had stats up for me while we winning. Now it's really a lot of pressure, you know, because when I'm captain of the team, I gotta get my grades back up, you feel me? I'm trying to get colleges to notice me, so I gotta have a great performance on the court and in the classroom. I don't even know if I'm going to college. And, you know, shit. I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on, you feel me? So it's a lot. All those years up to that point, I was still saying like, yeah, I'm gonna go to college, you know? Because like I said, I'm not the type to have everybody in my personal business. So even if I'm going through something, I'm gonna say the opposite, like I'm perfectly fine, you feel me? So you would have never known I had a heart problem. Nobody knew, you feel me? Literally nobody knew in that school that it was something wrong with my heart or anything like that, as I'm still playing, as I'm still hooping, you feel me? Not even the coaches. So it's like, I'm playing through all of this and I don't even know if I'm gonna go to college, you feel me? Everybody like, oh yeah, you're about to go to college, you're about to do this and that, all these things, you feel me? And like I told y'all, I was really amplifying my play in terms of how many games I'm playing, like AAU, regular. Everybody's like having these high hopes and expectations on me, and I don't even know if I'm going for real, you feel me? So it was like, damn. So now it's even more pressure because it's like everybody's rooting for me. At that time, it's like, damn, I'm letting everybody down because I'm not going to college, knowing what's going on with me. But everybody's going to jump to conclusions and say, oh, it's because of a relationship. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because of that. Oh, all these other things. But nobody really knew like what was going on with me. Like, me finding out I had the heart thing and trying to play ball and do all these things, it's like I knew eventually it'll come to an end. Like whether it was now or whether it was me going away to college and then realizing I can't play because of this thing, that would have hurt me even more. When I made the choice to not go to college, it was a lot. It was a lot. Man, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot that went into it. I had to speak to my mom, like I had to speak to my family, you feel me? And talking to my family, like, of course they're gonna say, oh, go to college. Oh, you need this. You feel me? Like, go to college. Please go. You feel me? All these other things. But truthfully, there was no change in my mind. Like, it was around, I want to say, January, February of my senior year. That's like 2022. So January, February of my senior year, I'm almost 100% certain that I'm not going to college at this point. You feel me? We're still in the season, by the way. We're still in the season, but that whole season I was contemplating me going to college, you feel me? And I'm thinking, and then this just stuff adding on top of each other, one on top of the other, on top of the other. It got to the point where it became too much for me, truthfully. So everybody's still like, oh yeah, you're going to college, I can't wait to, feel me? A lot of people just ready to leech off me, feel me, to make it out the hood type shit, you feel me? So the months and weeks leading up to, you know, the big day of what college you're gonna choose, I'm dropping little hints and stuff like, oh, I might not go to college. Like, I'm just saying it, just throwing it out there. But people's not really taking me serious, you feel me? Can't remember who was the first person I went to in that, like, in the school. First person I think I went to in that building was Jaye, you feel me? At the time, he was Coach Thomas, you feel me? To me, he was Coach Thomas at the time, you feel me? So I went to him. Mind you, I knew him since before he was even my coach. So I went to him like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if I'm going, gang. Like, to be really real. And he just kept it real with me. He like, hey, like, he ain't gonna force me. He's telling me all the potential he's seeing me type shit. So now it's really making me second guess shit. Now I'm like, maybe I could still play through this hard thing or whatever I'm going through. You feel me? Maybe I could still play through it. That's my mindset. Now after talking with him, now I'm debating. May 1st comes, National Decision Day. Now, I made a big Instagram post. I'll probably take it out the archives and put it in this video. I don't know, I might. But I made a big Instagram post for me just explaining, you know, what my next steps were gonna be. I decided to bypass college and start to chase other dreams, you know. My YouTube career, of course. And that was met with a lot of mixed reactions. For me, that was met with a lot of mixed reactions. Obviously, you know, from the ones closest to me, you know, they supported my choice, you know, regardless if they felt some way. Obviously, I still think about college and things like that. But truthfully, when basketball was sort of kind of taken from me in a way, I ain't had nothing that felt like, you know. I'm not gonna lie, like, once I made that choice, I kind of realized who was there for me and who wasn't. Because like I told y'all, a lot of people was just banking on me to make it out the hood, hooping or whatever the case may be. And once I didn't do that, you know, I noticed a lot of faces, you know, start to, you know, slowly fade away and disappear, you know. I mean, I never said nothing of it, you feel me? Because I'm not the type, I'm never going to chase nobody. I really don't give a but I ain't gonna lie, I did try trade school. But the reason I dropped out, it wasn't even because like I wasn't interested. Like it was cool. Trade school was cool. It was just like personally, I had just had a death. Like around the time I dropped out, it was a death that happened, which caused me to, you know, go in this little mood, this downward spiral a bit where I was like not really feeling nothing at all. It was bad, bro. I was going into work early, like my scheduled time, you feel me? I was going in 4 or 5 hours before that. That's how you know when I was going through shit, bro. To work at the place I was working at for my normal shit, you had to have some tough skin, you feel me? But to go there 5 hours earlier for no reason. So I tried trade school. It didn't work out, but I did take away some skills, you feel me? Like that I still use to this day on my videos and stuff like that. I kind of take that away from that as like, hey, feel me? I went to school, I tried, feel me? It didn't work out, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you feel me? I don't have no regrets, you feel me? I made the choice that was best for me. You know, whether they supported it or not, I'm still here, still going, still grinding, still pushing, you feel me? But that's pretty much the story on why I didn't go to college. Now, I say all of that to say, go to school. Get your education. I'm never, ever gonna encourage anybody to drop out. Ever. School just not for everybody, you feel me? I found out. Not really the hard way, but I found out the hard way. For me, school's not for everybody. So that's pretty much the story of why I didn't go to college, you feel me? I don't have no regrets. At the end of the day, you know, I did what I did. I stand on it, you know, and I'm gonna make something out of myself, you know. And for those of y'all who doubted me, you know, old friends, shit, if you doubt me now and I don't know about it, shit. But hey man, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that post notification. But hey man, I love and I appreciate y'all for everything. I'm grateful for y'all. We're gonna keep going up. We're gonna keep growing in 2025. We got a lot of big things in store for y'all. I told y'all I'm back. I'm consistent. We're gonna put in work. We're gonna grind. I appreciate y'all. Your boy Young DP2. We out of here. You feel me?